Good evening to one and all, and welcome to Wilson Park on tonight's Lujdington Guards Summer Concert Series. My name is Jim Woodford. Would you please welcome the Lujdington Guard Band. Thank you very much. We are happy to have a great audience tonight, and so far great weather, and I think it's going to hold for us. So let's get right to it. Without further ado, would you please rise for our national anthem. Thank you very much. Tonight's song leader was Julia D'Angelo Woodford. A nice round of applause for her, please. Thanks for leading us tonight, honey. And here is our flag raisers, Troop 103. A nice round of applause for them putting up our flag tonight. Okay, we're going to start things off right away with an exciting march. This one is called Military Escort, and it's by a man named Harold Bennett. Now, Harold Bennett is not a real person. Harold Bennett is actually a pseudonym for Henry Fillmore. Henry Fillmore wrote so much music that to get it published, he had to make up other names for himself. Another name that he made up for himself was Gus Beans. And so he has, you know, different names, but it's all Henry Fillmore. And this march has been so popular, it was published in 1923, and it actually outsold the Stars and Stripes Forever for 4 years straight. So this is a really famous march. We hope you enjoy it. This is Military Escort. We are going to drastically change the feel of everything. Our next piece is by a man named Frank Kelly, and he's wrote a couple pieces that we've played over the years. This is one of his earlier pieces, and it's entitled Sundance. And when he was writing it, he said he thought of, I'm going to read it to you because he describes it perfectly, and it's kind of like deja vu here. He wants to create the image of a town festival on a warm, sun-washed day. Imagine townspeople gathered in a park, this is what he says, some in small groups, some walking hand in hand, others dancing to the music played by a band under a gazebo. Now, if that isn't a coincidence, that's pretty cool. So, anyway, this is Frank Kelly's Sundance. A hand for our oboe soloist, Miss Jean Enyard, right there. You bet. Nice job. Our next piece is called a comic polka. It's by a man named Leroy Anderson, and Leroy Anderson should be familiar to you. He wrote the tune called Sleigh Ride. He wrote a bunch of other fun tunes that we played, and this one is entitled The March of the Two Left Feet. And how it became was he actually read a book called The Man with the Two Left Feet, and he thought, well, I might as well write a tune about it. So he wrote an orchestra arrangement for this way back, and maybe he read the book like in 1947, and he didn't even write the tune until 1969, and it was first published in 1970. So this is Leroy Anderson's The March of the Two Left Feet. All right, well, I think he grew another foot on that one, so anyway. I'd like to make a couple of announcements here. So first of all, please remember to go see what's going on with the pie, ice cream, and the popcorn over there. Tonight's servers are, let's see, the Chippewa Valley Habitat for Humanity. So that should be really good, and feel free to get up anytime and go get something to eat. That would be great. Also, an announcement that the White Pine Ramblers, which is the Dixieland group that is made up from some of us in the band, will be playing in Colfax on Thursday, this Thursday at 7 p.m. And the entire band will be here on Saturday, July 20th for the Paint the Town Festival. So we hope to have a big audience. Last year we only had a few people. We'd like to fill this park again. It's on Saturday morning, July 20th. And now we have a very special treat. Something that I always enjoy quite a bit is when one of our band members comes up to perform a solo for you guys. We have so much talent standing here behind me, I can't even hardly describe it. And the levels and years of experience are just staggering when you would add them all together. Those of you that are here at the end of the year, when we go through how many years of service each one of these people have had, it's just amazing. Some of the musicianship up here. Tonight we are going to welcome Mr. John Clare. Please welcome him to the stage. John is our first trumpet player, but tonight he is going to play a baritone, and he's going to tune right now. And the title of this piece is The Maid of the Mist. It's by a very, very famous trumpet player named Herbert L. Clark, who is very famous for his technical ability. And the story behind The Maid of the Mist is, it has to do with Niagara Falls. And there was a young Indian woman who lost her husband tragically, and she was very heartbroken of it. So she was trying to commit suicide by taking her canoe over the falls, but the god of thunder who lived under the falls reached out and saved her. So that's the story behind The Maid of the Mist. I don't know if anybody knows that or not, but that's it. And here is John Clare playing The Maid of the Mist. Mr. John Clare, big hand. Nice job. Okay, I guess we have quite a wide variety up here. This next tune is called The Drums of the Sammies, and what it's about is the composer is Samuel Hazel, and it's about the merger of the First Nation Indians with the modern cultures of Alberta, Canada. And Samuel Hazel tries to describe that. You're going to hear some traditional drums, Indian drum type of things, and flutes trying to imitate like traditional Indian flutes. And as it goes through it, you'll hear some different harmonies and things, and I think he kind of nails it in this. So this is the Drums of the Sammies. hand for our flute soloist, Miss Heidi Kyle. Yes, and our percussion section. All right, you guys nailed that. Our next piece is by a man named Jan van der Roost, and he actually wrote a multi-movement piece called Putsta, which is 4 gypsy dances, and we're going to play the last one of this multi-movement piece, so movement 4, and I think you're going to hear that gypsy flavor in there and some of the exciting dance rhythms and things that you might find in Gypsyland. So this is Putsta. are going to do one more tune, and then we are going to take a break. And we have intermission tonight. I believe it's the Sweet Adeline's group, so that should be very nice to hear. And now, I guess it means it's time for the Children's March. So here we go. Let's get all the children up here, right over here on my right-hand side. And what we're going to do is we're going to form a line. As big a line as you can make it, and you can be any type of a child. You can be a big child, a little child, a tall child, a small child, a child at heart. Please make a line over here, and when the music starts, march across the stage as many times as you want. Wave to your parents, get your picture taken, have a great time. Just don't jump off the end. Be safe, everyone. Come on, let's get all the kids up here. We got plenty of music. We can do it a couple times if you want. I told the band that this is the tune. The tune is "This Is a Small World," and I told the band last night that I think I first heard it back in 1972, and it was at Disneyland. This was even before Walt Disney World was in existence, and I went through the Small World ride, and I couldn't stop hearing this tune. So anyway, this is the Children's March, and when we go through, I just want you to remember, whatever you do, don't touch the director. Good job, kids. Nice Children's March.
Good evening. We're the Red Cedar Sounds Chorus. We practice in Colfax, Wisconsin, but we have members from all over the region. The first song we are going to perform for you is the Armed Forces Medley, and if you would like to, and you served in the military, go ahead and stand up or at least wave your arm during your service song. All right, thank you. we all need a little more of right now. A little peace on earth. Okay, our final selection is a song that we sing for our regional contest. We try to go every year, and this is one of our new songs that we sing for that contest.
Well, she wasn't eligible. She got it 6 months ago. The attorney wasn't going to cover anything.
Thank you.
Maybe Tuesday.
Well, it ended soon. I guess I'm just a cat. Yeah, that's a difference. Go to their website, take a look. We have black and that sort of thing. Hey. Yeah, see, that's I don't think I want to hang up work on Well, I know we haven't gotten great
Welcome back to our second half, and we have some pretty good tunes lined up for you right now. I want to make an announcement that everything over there is half price, so pick up a piece of pie for breakfast. And another announcement is, let's see, I got it written down here so I didn't forget. Oh yes, next week is circus night, so bring your costumes, bring your kids, bring your pets, and we should have a great time. We are going to be dressed up in different things, in clothes, and we should be having a great time up here. So please come to circus night and bring a friend and just fill this park. I know it's going to be great. All right, here we go with our second half. Our first piece is entitled The British Eighth March, and it's dedicated to General Bernard Montgomery after his triumphal sweep with the Eighth Army across Africa.